When it comes to following the Ten Commandments, most people don't have much problem with the majority of them. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. Okay, I can do that. I don't covet your neighbor's ox. All right, that's pretty easy. But then when it comes to the topics of sexuality, it gets a bit demanding, and especially in areas of premarital sex, cohabitation. Why is the church opposed to this? Well, let's break down the terms here. Premarital sex. Well, what is sex? Sex is the wedding vows made flesh. So that when a husband and wife stand on the altar, they make these promises that my love for you will be free, it's total, it's faithful, it's life-giving. And they leave the church, they enter the sanctuary of their bedroom. And then on their wedding night, they speak their wedding vows through their bodies. I give my body to you freely. I'm not coercing you. I'm not manipulating. It is a free gift of self. It is total. I hold back nothing from you, not even my fatherhood. It is faithful to you, not just with my body, but with my imagination is faithful to you. And it's ordered towards the giving of life, of procreation. And so they're speaking the wedding vows in their body, but when you have this sex outside of marriage, you're speaking a lie in the language of the body. The body is saying one thing, but reality is saying something different. It's saying, I'm totally yours until I'm totally somebody else's. And we're engaging in a life-giving act, but we're afraid of our own fertility, that one of us, we might get pregnant. And so it's a contradiction on words. Now, when it comes to cohabitation, a lot of people blame these couples. Well, you're just lazy and uncommitted and lustful. I don't think it's always the case. I think nowadays a lot of people are scared of marriage because they're scared of divorce, because that's all they knew growing up. And so they want to kind of put their toe into the water gently of, well, I'm afraid to get a divorce, so I want to test this out. But think of it from a woman's perspective. I mean, you girls, you go on one date with a guy, and he's a jerk. Okay, breaking up's pretty easy. Now date a guy for 6 months and break up. Okay, it's a little harder. But now you sleep with him, now you move in with him, and then it dawns on you he's not the right one for you. Do you know how hard it is to let go when you've given away so much? Girls don't want to. They want to stay put, fix the relationship, but it's done before it even begins. And so with cohabitation, some couples think, but how are we going to know if we're compatible with each other? Well, trust me, if you're a guy and she's a girl, you are not compatible in marriage. I figured that out very quickly, that successful marriages are not the fruit of perfect compatibility, but the fruit of the ability to deal with the other's issues that you're not compatible with. It's not about finding the perfect person. It's about learning to love the imperfect person that you've chosen to marry. And I think if we practice the virtue of chastity, of self-mastery, of fidelity to Christ and His church, that practice of sacrificial love is going to build in us all the virtues we need to establish lifelong love. And so the problem with premarital sex and cohabitation is not that you're going too far, but in fact you're not going far enough. The church is inviting you to a love that is total, complete, life-giving, and forever. And that is the kind of love that our hearts are made for.